trash folk who like your smoke. Gonna step outside, gonna get real high. Ain't got no class, ain't got no cash. Been on over, you can kiss my white trash. Whoa, yeah, boy. Ain't got no class, ain't got no cash. I've been on over, you can kiss my white trash. Ain't got no class, ain't got no cash.
Yeah, we are back and we are live. Let me apologize if those pew-pews weren't loud enough to wake your neighbors. That's what we do here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with my host, co-host, the card man, Mr. Vern White. How you feeling, sir?
I feel like I am the Ed McMahon to your Johnny Carson. Let's go.
Oh, I feel like we're more like
Straight
Cagney and Lacey. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
We're more like Cagney and Lacey, Thelma and Louise. You know what I'm saying? We're holding hands and driving over the cliff, and nobody's stopping.
That would be the sound I would make, by the way.
You know what sound I would make, don't you?
You would fart.
There we go.
Yeah, as I see the pew-pews in the comments when I go back after the things are posted. Yeah. Yeah, you're the pew-pew guy.
Oh, that is I don't have much in life. And I'm not saying that is much, but it's what I have, man. Don't take it from me.
No way, man. You're the pew-pew guy. I'd never take that from you.
Goodness.
I'd never take a pew-pew from you.
Oh my gosh, man. So what's good with you? How have the last 2 days been?
You know, things been wonderful, man. Things are wonderful. You know, you got your sags, as I call them. Don't even call them. I don't even say it's ups and downs no more. Just little sags. So
Sure.
One little sag this week doesn't cause for any issues at all. Everything's wonderful. When you think things, here's the thing: you got to keep an open mind to the universe, to the world, because when things, sometimes when you think you've hit a stop sign, or a dead end, or a brick wall, it's just an illusion. Keep moving forward. You'll find that wall is like from the train station at Hogwarts. And I don't like Harry Potter, but it's the same way. You know, you just keep moving forward. And then all of a sudden, it's not a door, but that wall is actually just an illusion. And you just keep moving through it. And then you see another opportunity. And nobody knows this, but I did have another opportunity arise last evening. A very interesting one that we'll talk about off camera.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. It's awesome. It looks fun. And it has to do with my cards. Somebody reached out. It's a promotions company, and they reached out about, hey, you should make cards for us.
Hell yeah, and you should, if you want to.
I should.
If you want to.
Hey,
I don't want to do this thing where I'm like, you should make cards for these people. And you get into it, and it's a bad deal. You're like, Mike, you remember on that podcast, you were like, you encouraged me. No.
You might say no to this one when I tell you what the promotion is, but I clicked on it. I never heard of it, right? Clicked on it, and I was like, I have to do this. I have to.
I mean, type it in private chat. Now I gotta know.
Yeah.
And the fact you didn't text me or tell me before hurts a little.
It just happened.
I'll be honest. That's
Happened
okay.
last night.
I know, and then you should text me.
Okay.
Instead of teasing and be like, now we got to do a whole show. And you know today's a crazy one for me. Today I am backed up.
Yeah, dude.
3 shows today.
It's
3 different kinds of shows. I got to shift from watching cartoons to personal interview to hard politics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All in a 5-hour time span and get,
Well,
so
the
one thing I need today from Bernstradamus is not to be teased.
No, I won't. I'll give you a little clip of one of the events that's promoted by this company that I absolutely want to make cards for.
Okay.
And that is, it's kind of like the OG of where it all started. The girls slapping each other in strip joints.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, yes.
There's actually a promotion.
I'll hit you with this. One, I know a lot about that. Of course, you know I know all about that. I have experience. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I'm telling you, the riches are in the niches. So, yes, what you're talking about doing. And in fact, because you did that just fired off a whole nother thing. Please remind me that I think I got a great in for you, and I think we could get that done as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, it lit the moon up 100 times brighter when I got that, and I clicked, and I saw, and I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Man, and check this out. Mind you, these opportunities are hitting you. We have a good friend that is about to do a very large sports podcast, not specific to any combat, but an ESPN level sports cast. That's our homie. You know him. You love him. And then, so it's really man. It's funny how, basically if you fight the good fight, if you stay true, whether it's, in AA, we call it a HP higher power. Cause everybody, it's up to you to decide what that guidance is, but you've got to commit yourself to something greater and more powerful than yourself to be your best self. Long story short, I feel like we've done that. I feel like there are many different ways we could have gone in some embattled situations. And not only did we do our best, but we kept our cool and we stayed open and stayed, more importantly, true to who we are, what we feel is the best person to be. And we've done that. And now these opportunities are, almost like bam, one day to the next. You know what I'm saying?
Like a boulder falling out of the sky is what it was. And I was just by myself, and I'm sitting there and thinking all night, like, this is amazing.
Yeah, man.
This is so cool. I mean, I'm perfect for it. I mean, we thought that I was perfect for like power slap and slaps. Oh no, I found a grand slam. Those were home runs. I found a grand slam, I think.
Very nice. And I got a whole nother level for you on that, dude. You're gonna be
right on.
Because I know people on this other level, and I think they would love what you do as well. But I didn't put them together until you just said that. But now there's a whole thing. Yeah.
Dude, I know. And I got to see it and watch it. And I was like, yes. Thank you for reaching out to me and asking if I would do your card.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, guys. We've done our 10 minutes of intro. Vern is doing good. I'm doing good. Got a lot going on. Cranking out the podcast. Want to remind everyone, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Most importantly, the 2 most important things we want you to do is like it if you could, and then drop something in the chat. Let us know you're watching along. Give us an idea. Just say, hey, drop a fire or a 100 emoji. Let us know you're with us. We appreciate you, chat. We thank you so much for being with us because, honestly, this is your show. Everything we do is for you. Because if you don't exist, we're not doing this, right? So we want you to have a good time. We want you to enjoy this and look forward to it. All right, and because
Give
we've
us
had to
some of
wait
these emojis.
so
Like,
long. Without any further ado, we are going to get into
moo.
it. This is the Cowboys of Moo Mesa, season 1, episode 3. And the name of this is Bulls of a Feather. That's right. We're watching the Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Bulls of a feather? Is that what you said?
Season 1, episode 3, Bulls of a Feather.
Ooh,
Yes.
my.
Up on the mesa. Blood Trip's in the building. Shout out to Blood Trip. That's Amy in the building.
Bring it up. Careful left.
Bulls of a Feather.
Well, now look here. I wonder what calamity Kate ordered all the way from Jersey City. I guess she ain't gonna.
Wait. Do you understand what he said?
Not a word of it.
Neither do I. Let's go back.
Not one.
And by the way, he's sleeping. You got. Whoa! Poor Beaver.
You can on a train.
Well, now look here. I wonder what calamity Kate ordered all the way from Jersey City.
Jersey City.
What kind of calamity Kate I came all the way from Jersey City?
Jersey City. Hey, that's up near Caltrap. Caltrap. Bill Michael. Uh-oh, watch out.
This was a send from Michael Calderese to us.
Yeah.
And rootin' tootin' Cowboys of Moo. It had to go through Moo Mesa. It's crazy. All right.
Well, now look here. I wonder what calamity Kate ordered all the way from Jersey City. Calamity Kate all the way from Jersey City.
I wonder, here's what he started with. I wonder whatever them 2 words came from Jersey City.
Hey, it's something. You know what I'm saying?
my.
Something.
That dude. Hey, he needs to get hooked on phonics, brother.
All right. We do it, and then we go.
Well, now look here. I wonder what calamity Kate ordered all the way from Jersey City. I guess she ain't gonna never know.
Hey, boss, I got the pay dirt payroll.
You clumsy fool. Whoa, Boot here, why do you even bother using this guy all the time? He gets me so mad I could just beat this guy up on some unbelievable Boot Hill.
My golly, who'd have thought the masked bull is Sheriff Terrible?
Would you like me to show you what happens to clumsy outlaws who make the masked bull angry?
Can I think about it and get back to you later in the day?
Nice try. Believe me, this hurts you more than it does me.
Thank you, boss. Shoo! Get out of here! Get away from me! I didn't see anything, Sheriff Mask. I mean, Mask Terrible.
I didn't see anything but my Sheriff Mask. I mean, Mask Terrible. I love it.
The powerful wearing masks again.
We should be cracking wise, but I gotta be honest. I'm a little enthralled right now. I'm a little entranced, transfixed, if you will. You know what I mean?
I think
Good writing for the intro. But we know a lot's going on, though. We know right now the most big thing is that Sheriff Terrible has now been unmasked. You know what I mean?
as the masked super outlaw.
Yes. As a maybe a Robin Hood of sorts. Who knows? We don't know.
Yet. But they took something. And remember, we got the Scorpion. That's going to be an important thing. Whatever came from New Jersey or Jersey City, that's going to be coming back and be important. I got a feeling.
And all I know, man, is much
like
much like a Sunday morning after an indiscriminate weekend with too much drugs, alcohol, and loneliness holes to fill, that beaver's in trouble.
Ooh. Bad beaver.
I know what you mean, Puma. The cowboys! Let's clear out.
Good guy.
Clean the stage out.
Looks like we're a day late and $1 short.
Oh, darn it.
Marshall!
What's that?
Puma, you all right?
Yeah, but please tell me we're dreaming. I saw the masked bull and he weren't the masked bull at all. He was really...
Sheriff Terrible.
He was Sheriff...
Oh, he already knows.
Yeah.
Cardman, he already knows. You know
And
what
if
I
he,
mean?
if he knows and he ain't done nothing about it, what does that mean literally? In on it.
I don't mean.
No, it does. It means,
If I can try, are you telling me?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Before I get into it.
I'm gonna be another rapper dancer.
No, are you telling me that crime is actually a controlled part of law enforcement, funded and controlled and set up to perpetuate and keep a law enforcement banking system in place to keep the poors and the regular folk dependent upon that law enforcement and banking regulation system where those people can set the laws that we have to live under because the crime is controlled and they set it up and put it where they want to put it to keep us in fear so they can push their laws on us? No, that's not the case at all.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
But I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know?
I love this.
Anyway, I just love Cowboys of Moo Mesa, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But we got to here. I'm just gonna bring something up real quick. The Terrible's horse.
Yes,
he's got a completely hooded mask over that horse, completely black. I don't know if you noticed when it ran off. Yes. But the horse even has a mask. How's that thing breathing? How's it breathing?
I don't think it breathes, man. It's a robo horse.
Ooh,
is the thing. They just don't tell you that till we got to watch later.
That's what's at the end. The robo horse.
All right, let's get back into it.
Puma, you all right?
Yeah, but please tell me we're dreaming. I saw the masked bull and he weren't the masked bull at all. He was really...
Sheriff Terrible.
He was Sheriff Terrible.
Now, why don't you know nothing about it, Moo Mesa?
You were dreaming, Puma.
I was afraid of that.
Like the code of the West says, if you wait long enough, every snake will shed his mask.
Finally, we got a code of the West. If you want a snake, wait a minute. If you drain your snake, you'll lose your mask. What did it say? If you stroke your snake, it'll lose its first layer of skin. What is it? I'm sorry. What was it? Did you catch it?
I a little bit. I was just too concerned about the guy with the beard who has jaundice.
Can you quit talking about yourself, man? We're trying to do a show.
Hey, no, the weasel. I know that doesn't work either. The rat. No, shoot. That little critter. We'll call him that little critter because some others you just called me too. So, yeah.
All right, let's get. There's a lot to break down here, man.
There is a lot. This is a lot of stuff going this week. We really do.
Puma, you all right?
Yeah, but please tell me were a dreaming. I saw the masked bull, and he weren't the masked bull at all. He was really...
Sheriff Terrible.
He was Sheriff Terrible. Huh?
You weren't dreaming, Puma.
I was afraid of that.
Like the code of the West says, if you wait long enough, every snake will shed his mask.
Okay,
Just
that's
mask.
Who's what code in who's West? What West and whose code? It was
It's
like
just-
what?
And it's too simple. That's we made it too complicated. It's just every snake will shed its mask.
And snakes don't wear masks, and that's not accurate. No one in the West would. You know what, man? These Cowboys of Moo Mesa are starting to get suspect to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think they hit the snake oil salesman too many times.
Yeah, I see that. I see that there, man. So
Grammage.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
you're correct. All right. He looks happy. All right, Marshall is there. All right, let's get back into it.
Yep. There you are, Marshal. An arrest warrant for the good Sheriff Terrible, alias the notorious outlaw, the Masked Bull. But I can tell you, I don't like it, not one bit. Accusing a law cow of criminal injustices can have, shall we say, repercussions. This witness of yours had better be on the up and up, or you're going to be on the up and up to your neck in trouble.
Oh, trouble.
Trouble. TROUBLE.
And you notice he goes to the same man who's also the banker. The
Who's
banker
partner with the with Mask Boy. Terrible.
The
Terrible.
banker's in charge of who goes to jail in this town
Yeah.
and all their money.
Interesting, right? The banker's in charge of who goes. The people in charge of the money are in charge of who goes to jail.
Wait a minute. That would be awful for
What the?
that would be terrible.
My body is here, but my spirit just left it and looked at me when I said that. Holy cow. That's a dose of reality 30 years, 40 years, 50 years later. Holy
Vern-
movies.
They don't call you Vern Stradamus for nothing. You know what I mean? They were like, Vern,
Do not come.
Vern, we're saying
Do not come.
the card man said.
I'm gonna come.
Had to change it up this week.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I gotta stop laughing. We gotta work. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Man. Tell
If you're just catching, yes, if you're just catching up with this, Marshall Moo from the Cowboys of Moo Mesa is going to the banker / mayor / warden to get a warrant for arrest for the actual sheriff of the town who is moonlighting as a Robin Hood type criminal. There's a lot going on, and we're only 4 minutes in. Good night. You know what I mean? They're packing a lot in.
They are. I mean, there's just thing after thing after thing. And we're not used to this. This is a little bit, there's a little bit of anxiety going on with this episode because we come in usually and it's pretty calm and a little confusing and a lot of open spaces. This week, they brought the shizzle. They brought the shizzle this week.
You know what I'm saying? Just
a lot.
Pew, pew. Just, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You could
dropping it.
pew all over this thing.
That's why we're pausing, taking time so everybody can kind of catch up emotionally and mentally. All right, and let's go.
I appreciate the warning.
I appreciate the warning.
Adios, Mayor.
Let's go back.
This witness of yours had better be on the up and up, or you're going to be on the up and up to your neck in trouble.
I appreciate the warning. Adios, Mayor. Now to find the sheriff.
Yep.
Have a seat, fellas.
Well, if it ain't Calamity Kate.
Miss Kate.
Calamity Kate
I
is
just got word my
gone!
package from Jersey City was stolen right off the Moo Mesa stage and in broad daylight.
That and other things.
Well, Marshal, I gotta get it back. Pronto.
Package? What's in it? That'd be Miss Kate's business.
Well, much obliged, Dakota. It is of a personal nature.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now rest easy, Calamity.
A battery-operated personal nature, if you know what I'm saying. a little company keeper out on the old Mesa. You know,
Where'd they get the batteries?
I think it was solar powered back.
So I was just gonna ask: do we have the solar power?
I mean, back then they had way more technology.
Yeah, I mean they were using all the Tartarians' buildings and their way of energy. Yeah, that's what they were.
Bro,
doing.
if you're a cow and a human, you can do anything. Okay,
I'm seeing this every week. I'm learning more and more.
Calamity.
Daylight.
That and other things.
Well, Marshal, I gotta get it back. Pronto.
He needs it.
What's in it? That'd be Miss Kate's business.
Well, much obliged, Dakota. It is of a personal nature.
Oh,
Well, now rest easy, Calamity. We have an idea who made off with your package, and we're heading over to arrest him right now.
The marshal's coming to arrest you, Sheriff. The mayor done sent me to tell you to make yourself scarce.
Say what you want, but that Scorpion is a real homie. Okay.
Yes.
They paid him to be, slimy, but that's a real one right there. You know what I'm saying?
OG. He's an
That's
OG.
a real. When you can find somebody like that, it's like, man, I am stoked to ride with you, and I got your back, and I'm not going to be out there pulling the lightning myself. You know what I mean? Now, some people need to be the lightning rod, and I get that. But then there's some people that need to be the behind the scenes guy. And believe it or not, those are the people that really make the action happen, if you will.
And he's always stoked.
He's always stoked to do it.
Always stoked. And he's hyped and he's positive about it. You know what I mean? Oh, I wonder what's in that. Yeah. I mean,
I feel like he's a big coffee guy. But hey, look, aren't we all? So,
well, it was the 1800s.
You know what I mean?
They were drinking a lot of
made
Coca-Cola.
A lot of action in the caffeine and
Natural Coca-Cola.
Yes. Good stuff. The good stuff.
off with your package, and we're heading over to arrest him right now.
The real
The
hero.
marshal's coming to arrest you, Sheriff. The mayor done sent me to tell you to make yourself scarce.
Those dag-burn cowboys again? That runt puma's starting telling tales awful quick.
Sheriff? Sheriff Terrible.
Sheriff? What's the sheriff?
Only a guilty varmint runs from the law, Saddle Sore. Speaking of whom, where's the sheriff?
Sorry, Sheriff.
Poor Saddle Sore. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, there's actually some humor in this one this week, too.
They really hit their stride on Ep3. You know what I'm saying?
That was great. Oh,
Get it.
get off me. Get off me, best friend. Kick him off the roof.
Yeah, let's see.
After he saved
Varmint
his
runs from
So much going on.
the law, Saddle Sore. Speaking of whom, where's the sheriff?
Sorry, Sheriff.
You sure you don't know the sheriff's whereabouts?
What's a whereabout?
Well, we'll find him, Saddle Sore. You can bet your...
And funny how he landed directly in. Now, do they have a warrant for him? No. Has any testified anything for or to him? No. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But yet they're just going to arrest him. I'm telling you, this is the most, least victims' rights or criminals' rights, whatever town. Accused rights. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and he's playing the game. He damn well knows what a whereabout is. He just knows how to handle the cops.
Well, no, so okay, yes, but I was assuming he was. I was okay, fair, and yes, I was assuming he was asking what a whereabout was because he was hitting the head, and he was like boink, like what's a whereabout? Because he was, magically falling into the paddy wagon. All right, let's see, let's go.
Speaking of whom, where's the sheriff?
Sorry, Sheriff.
You sure you don't know the sheriff's whereabouts?
What's a whereabout?
Well, we'll find him saddle sore. You can bet your stinger on that.
Yep.
Ain't no rat.
Why you so jumpy, Puma?
It's a long story. Marshal Montana told me to keep my eyes open and my mouth closed for safekeeping. Now, that'll be 2 bits.
Highway robbery. No wonder the marshals were worried about you.
The masked bull wants to see you.
Oh no! It's witness intimidation time.
It is. It is. And ooh, they're gonna get him good.
What a cheesy scene. Well, that was oddly and uncomfortably sexual.
Now, and now here's where you can see that he's also sober still and okay, and he's just playing the cops. There's no Tweety birds floating around his head.
Oh well, then clearly he's not.
He's really fine.
He's not suffering any absence of mind if there's no Tweety birds. Everybody knows that.
Exactly.
What's a whereabout?
Well, we'll find him saddle sore. You can bet your stinger on that.
Yep.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying.
Do you see the way he's moving? Like that is that. Oh, okay. We got. Come on, man. Just so I know, I have to watch this again to know that I'm seeing what I'm seeing here. All right, sorry.
What's a whereabout?
We'll find him saddle sore. You can bet your stinger on that.
All right, we're gonna do this real fast.
We're
gonna slow it down.
That's up.
Yep.
Get up.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
When you slow it down, it tells the story even more concerningly, disturbingly. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, do that. I like that disco there. I mean, that's the
therapy
for that disco.
I need therapy. This is what are you?
That disco is perfect for that. Ooh.
That was the wrong.
What's a whereabout?
Well, we'll find him saddle sore. You can bet your stinger on that.
This right here.
No! I cannot see it! I cannot see it!
Oh.
My eyes! I can't!
It doesn't show it. Show your hand. Hands.
I know the secret of the crying game!
Hands, kids. Hands. Where are your hands? I'm only seeing one.
I'm up. I can't unsee it. Vern, I need therapy. Carpet. I need therapy. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. No, don't. I'm scarred. I'm scarred. Are you happy? I'm scarred. All right, let's go.
Why you?
Did you hear?
Are you putting this together? Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, we have to do this. I'm so sorry.
False advertising, 50 cents, 2 bits. Also,
So whereabout?
You got to hear this. Listen to
we'll
the audio.
Find him saddle sore.
They're talking.
You can bet your stinger on
We're
that.
gonna go visually to from visually Look. What was the very next sound you heard? What was the very next sound you heard?
Hawk to it. Hawk to it.
Why? Why?
Sat on that thing.
Damn.
Oh.
What are we doing? And we wonder why the kids today are so screwed up. What? Cardman.
Oh, yes. Haktua just
Yes,
came down
yes.
from this top. You couldn't see him. But,
We taught our children to oddly and freakishly pleasure themselves in odd and weird situations, the internet dudes. And then we give them Haktua as an encouragement.
This is where it originated. That little girl she watched this when she was.
I'm so damaged, but we have to go. Our
roll.
commitment is to you, the fans. And Moo Mesa. We're getting through it.
And why you so jumpy, Puma?
It's a long story. Marshall, Montana told me to keep my eyes open and my mouth closed for safekeeping. Now, that'll be 2 bits.
Highway robbery. No wonder the marshal's worried about you.
Oh, no.
The masked bull wants to see you.
Good. We knew you'd say it his way.
I get it. You mean because you can't see, huh?
So long, Puma. Send it over the side.
Oh, no, they're going to kill him. No.
Kind of you to offer.
He has to off him. He can't let his story out. Story can't be out.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
I like that wagon.
Trouble.
Oh, we got a new one. Look, guys. We have a new. Well, he's an Indian of
I wonder what his name's going to be in 1993, homie.
Yes. Amy says, I watched this when I was 11, and maybe that's what messed me up. You guys are going deep. All right. Okay. I do need to check the chats for a quick second. Shout out to everybody in the chats. All right. Let's go. We got a new cowboy, but he's not a cowboy. That's the twist, y'all. All right. Let's go.
He's a native cow.
Thank you, JR. Thanks a lot. Oh, my aching bones. How's about a little more hot water there, boys?
Hot enough, Puma?
It'll do, Colorado. Now don't go forgetting my back. Dakota, what's keeping you? Pitiful, just pitiful. Dakota, you got yourself a lot to learn about shining boots.
How's everything going, partners? Maybe I better rephrase the question.
You gotta get me out of this, Moo. I'm a cowboy, not a babysitter.
Now, kid, Puma needs protecting. If JR hadn't found him, we'd have no witness against the sheriff. I'll be back as soon as I find Terrible.
Did I mention that I like a foot massage with my back?
What's going on with this guy? Rub my back, foot massage.
And you wonder why more witnesses don't end up in the courtroom. You know what I mean? Like if this is what you're going to do,
that's what
they're protecting you. You would be dead right now, but no. Law enforcement's protecting you and you're white.
How's everything going, partners? Maybe I better rephrase the question.
You gotta get me out of this, Moo. I'm a cowboy, not a babysitter.
Now, kid,
and that's Colorado. He's always positive, and he's having a hard time.
Yeah, he's struggling.
He's
almost feeling assaulted. He's got, he don't want to rub his back. He don't want to rub his toes.
Not what he signed up for. You know what I mean? He signed up to be a cowboy on the Moo Mesa. You didn't sign up for keeping the evil industrial complex in power. No. You know what I mean?
He's the real hero, Colorado.
He
He's the real hero.
If JR hadn't have found him, we'd have no witness against the sheriff. I'll be back as soon as I find Terrible.
Did I mention that I like a foot massage with my
You
back?
bastard!
Dakota's gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah, true.
I like Dakota.
I'm afraid it's true, Terrible. The good Marshal Montana has Puma locked up in protective custody. It's time something is done. Something of a desperate nature.
Tarnation, there's gotta be another way.
Not unless you plan on spending the rest of your days doing hard time in the federal pen.
Okay.
Sin Quentin.
Sin.
Woo! Let's go!
Grab on!
Yeah! He busted a guy out, but what before?
I was on break. I didn't have my weapon out. I was on break.
Oh.
I'd have had him, but I was on break. Government job. Sorry.
You can't make it 40 minutes without a break. Okay. All right.
No. I was gonna get.
I mean, this is such hard work. I mean, there's working in a coal mine and there's watching a cartoon. You know what I mean? There's really no difference. The amount of suffering and physical and mental strain is the same.
That I put Mike through.
I was on break.
Sorry, I didn't have my weapon ready. I was in the tower.
All right, let's get back into it. All right. Hold on. We'll review it. So, if you don't know, basically, homeboy busted out a prisoner. What for? We don't know yet. Let's
Took you long enough to spring me, big brother.
Don't make
Oh,
me
it's his
sorry.
brother.
I did horrible.
It's time for me to even the score with that low-down Marshal Meathead Montana for sending me to prison.
Hold on, horrible. You're not going anywhere. Got a way for both of us to get even.
You was were the bossy one.
That's why he's not in prison. Okay.
Terrible and horrible.
Morning, Marshal.
Morning, Mr. Pete.
Back to the saloon. We thought we weren't going to
Howdy,
here today.
Moo. You looking for breakfast?
There's that
Afraid
dirty
not, Miss
Harley.
Lily. Look,
There's that Miss Lily. There's the cause of all the problems in Moo Mesa right there.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
She is the textbook CIA definition of a honey pot. You know what I mean?
Oh. Heck yeah, brother.
She's a honey pot.
You better tell me. I'm gonna be another rapper dancer. But that's something to say.
She's a honey pot.
Honey pot.
Well, hey, howdy, Moo. You looking for breakfast?
afraid not, Miss
Oh,
Lily.
yeah,
Looking
go
for
get
a
your
varmint.
breakfast.
And I just found him.
With the blue plate special and sourdough toast on the side. Yeah.
Eat up, Terrible, because your next meal is gonna be in jail. You're under arrest.
It's about time, Montana.
Wait a minute. There must be a plan.
Losing your touch? Go ahead, Marshal. Lock me in good and tight. Satisfied?
Not until you're convicted as the masked bull.
Then you're gonna be mighty disappointed.
Oh, see, there's the setup. They're setting him up. He's going to be mighty disappointed, even though he's
Mighty disappointed because it
airtight. Yes.
ain't very big around, but it sure is short.
It'll get airtight, and that's all that really matters. Locked up tight. All right.
Satisfaction.
Golden.
Good.
Take your grimy mitts off my gold! Yeah! Nobody messes with my gold mine. Besides, I want my package back.
I'm actually cheering for him now. I want him to win of everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you're gonna exist in a corrupt society, be the most corrupt. I mean, if we're gonna play the game, be the best at the game you're playing. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
And if you got the main OG in the world with El Scorpio, yeah. You know,
if you got a tight El Scorpio and you got the
you win.
Sorry, I was gonna say, if you got a tight El Scorpio and you got the gumption and the wherewithal to play both sides of the law, I'm for it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's win this thing.
Yes. Love it. Yeah. Let's go.
Well, shoot.
Well, shoot. Never send a woman.
Oh, Vincent. Well, shoot.
I'm just saying, that was Colorado. He'd be in jail.
I think that's a troll, though, because it came out of a cave.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Let's move forward.
No. I said 3 pillars.
Oh, my gosh. This guy.
There. That's much better. Oh, Colorado, how's that grub a-coming? My stomach's starting to sound like a stampede through a tea kettle.
Well, now I hope you get killed. Well, now I hope he finds you. Okay.
Hey, it's like Pesci in the movie with Mel Gibson, and they had like 3 of them, and Pesci was he's like Pesci.
That guy. Yeah, he's being Pesci. All right, fair enough. But once again, I still hope they find him.
Me too.
Just what you ordered, Puma. Beans and biscuits.
Ain't you forgetting my bib there, Dakota? Why, you look a mite put out there, Dakota. Remember what the good Marshal Moo said. Take care of your witness. How much Tabasco you put in these beans? Yeah. You boys trying to poison me?
Best idea I heard all day.
Water! Where did you boys hide the door?
Oh, right there where it is. Can't you see it?
There where it is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what? He has bad eyesight. Uh-oh.
Tartarian building.
Uh-oh.
Idea I heard all day.
Water!
Turn around like doofus you are, sir.
Where did you boys hide the door?
Oh, right there where it is. Can't you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Order! Now, Marshal Moo Montana, let's hear the ridiculous case you're bringing against the brave and honorable Sheriff Terrible.
Nice to know you're impartial, Judge Baloney. For my first witness, I call the town handyman, Puma.
Moo, I got some news for you.
Later, kid.
But Moo...
It'll have to keep. Now, Puma.
Yep, you don't respect Colorado.
Always.
And you're about to be made a fool of.
Hopefully.
When the masked bull was unveiled, who did you see?
Well, it appeared to me to be Sheriff Terrible.
Sheriff Terrible.
Order, I say. Now, Puma, who would you say that appeared to be?
Appears to be Sheriff Terrible.
And how about him?
Sheriff Terrible.
So to conclude, Puma, exactly how many sheriffs do you see in this room?
His poor disguises.
3.
Marshal, any further questions?
Moo, I've been trying to tell you. Puma can't see past his nose.
Where's the marshal? Marshal, my gold mine's just been robbed by the masked bull.
You hear that, Montana? And I was under lock and key all day.
And I still don't have my parcel back.
Don't you worry, Miss Kate. We'll get your belongings.
Yeah, I believe you.
It appears, Your Honor, that I might have made a mistake.
Yes, sir. A big one. I'm releasing the good Sheriff Terrible and putting you, Marshal Moo Montana, under arrest for harboring a fugitive.
What fugitive?
Why, Puma, of course, for expectorating in public.
We all pitched in to cover Puma's outstanding fines, Mayor.
Looks like it's a pretty sad day, man.
Bad
A lot
day.
went down in that scene, bro. They switched it on him. That courtroom scene was heavy.
Dude, that
Wow.
courtroom building was beautiful.
Yes.
Looked nothing like any other wooden structures in town.
We got to catch that again. Basically, they went to court thinking they had him, but no. He had a plan all along.
What fugitive?
Why, Puma, of course, for expectorating in public.
We all pitched in to cover Puma's outstanding fines, Mayor, and I'll make sure he watches his expectorating in public.
Yes, yes, yes. And I'll make sure that this is given to the proper authorities. You're no longer under arrest, Montana.
Pay his way out.
I
What's with that?
always pay my debts, Marshal.
That's nice, Puma, but I
Get off
don't
your
wear
knees
boots.
to pay your debts.
Oh, are you?
Say what?
Get off your knees to pay your debts, bro.
You sure, Marshal?
He's a shoe shine, man. Don't bust bone.
I just can't figure it.
It's honest work.
I was sure we had Terrible dead to rights.
I'd like to know why Calamity's so riled up about her missing package. Oh, might be it's a new rodeo rope. Yeah, I sure could use one of those.
Kid, you should be minding the code. Don't go sticking your nose in the prairie dog's hole, less'n it's invited.
Mind the code. Don't go sticking your nose in a prairie dog's hole.
Lesson, you've been invited.
Yes!
From Dakota.
Got a good one. Or you're in a culvert. I think that is the other, but he didn't mention that part. I think that's just, you have to watch this show for that wisdom.
Still waiting to see a culvert here.
I don't think they have that technology yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, the courthouse. What?
Yeah, I know. Beautiful courthouse. They were more external.
So they built
Architect.
around it. They found it. It was founded. I wonder what year it was founded. And they built around it.
That's fair. Absolutely. I do wonder when it was founded.
Found Ed.
I'm wondering if you're the first person in the history of the world to ask the question, what year was the courthouse on the Cowboys of Moo Mesa founded? And I love that about you.
Pertinent. Important information to know if you really want to get into Moo Mesa.
Fair.
I love Moo Mesa.
The message
Marshal
on an
Lee
arrow.
dead.
All right, we got a message on an arrow,
It's a
folks.
new rodeo rope. Yeah, I sure could use one of those.
Kid, you should be minding the code. Don't go sticking your nose in the prairie dog's hole, less'n it's invited.
Marshal Meathead, meet me at dead end this evening if you want the gold, and come alone or forget it. The Masked Bull. P.S. I've got Calamity Kate's package, too. Well, that explains it.
He's definitely got a package.
Well, let's
for
go and
Calamity
get him,
Kate.
Moo.
You know what
Not this time, kid. The note says come alone. Cyclone! So that's what I'm gonna do. See you later, boys.
Bullshit.
Oh, Miss Lily. Oh, Miss Lily. Miss Lily. Something almost happened.
Well, calm down, Jack. Now tell me, what is it?
Oh, now, Jack, how can I get involved and mess it all up?
Jackrabbit Jack.
Jack and a jackrabbit.
That was creative.
Well,
They went the extra mile on
Lot
that
of
one.
thought. What should we call the jackrabbit? Speedy? Hopping?
No, that'll never work.
Jack.
Yes! Yes! Jack the Ginger! How did we not think of it sooner? Oh, blatant genius, man.
I just thought of it right now.
And really,
That was the office meeting. Sorry, we'll move on.
Something awful's happened.
Well, calm down, Jack. Now tell me, what is it?
Well, I guess the wires were down, 'cause this just came in over the telegraph. Horrible escape from prison.
Did you warn the marshal? Everyone knows Horrible's sure to come a-gunning for him. That outlaw's sworn to get even with Moo ever since Moo put him away.
Oh, that's just it, Miss Lily. Nobody knows where the marshal is.
Oh, no. Oh, what are we gonna do? Where's the marshal?
Oh, wait. Don't all that gold just make your mouth water?
Man, this ain't fair. The Terror Bull and his brother get to keep it all.
Just ain't fair. I agree with you, sir. Yes, it is not fair. You know what I mean?
Why are you talking about the taste of gold?
You never tasted gold? It's delicious, dog.
Oh.
Delicious.
Oh, just make your mouth water.
Man, this ain't fair. The Terror Bull and his brother get to keep it all.
No.
Maybe they'll let us keep Calamity's parcel. Yeah, whatever it is. You
Just open
wanna
it.
ask him?
Not if I want to live to tell about it.
No way, brother! I gets to smash the marshal! Forget it, Horrible. I've been waiting a long time for this. He's mine. I've been waiting longer, so I'm doing Meathead in. You always were pig-headed, Horrible.
Pig-headed.
Any
Get
more
it?
convincing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, always like you better.
Can't be watermelon gunning me. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying?
Don't melon me in my melon.
Shoot some seeds right in my eye.
Oh, the juice.
That's 'cause she's got good taste.
Good taste.
Name's Colorado. That's kid to you.
Oh, yeah.
I hope Moo's gonna be okay, Dakota.
Good taste.
Good taste. Come on. More Colorado songs.
Name's Colorado. That's kid to you. Oh, I hope Moo's gonna be okay, Dakota. Hey, you got any guesses what Calamity's got in that package of hers? I could really use a new trick lariat, or a saddle, or some fine snakeskin boots. What? What'd I say?
It ain't nice to pry in a lady's personal business.
Why, Dakota, if I didn't know better, I'd think you're sweet on Calamity. It's true, ain't it?
That's between me and Miss Kate.
Dakota, Colorado, oh, thank goodness I found you. Moo's got trouble. Terrible's no-account twin brother Horrible just broke out of prison.
Let's go, dude!
Look at that.
I think you're sweet on Calamity. It's true, ain't it?
That's between me and Miss Kate.
Dakota, Colorado, oh, thank goodness I found you.
Look at my leg. Look at me. Look at me. I'm in the Old West, but I can't dress like a normal person.
And what person stands like 3 foot outside of shoulder width?
Someone who's open for business, Vern.
Or breezing out.
Maybe it needs a little fresh air, you know what I'm
Blowing
saying?
off the stink.
You gotta.
My
This
grandma
is the
used
Old
to say
West. You know, yeah, man. Not a
My
whole lot of.
grandma used to say that. Go outside for a while and blow off the stank. So I would. And she'd give me a salt shaker and say, go put some salt on a bird and it can't fly, and then you can have a bird. So she'd laugh and watch me run around chasing birds in their yard. The salt shaker. Thanks, Grandma. Bless you. Love you.
I love that childhood story, man. I feel like it tells more about you than we want to know, but we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
That's just a scratch. That's just a scratch.
Chasing birds with salt pretty much could describe the last 20 years of my life. You know what I mean?
Got you. Hey, that's a good analogy. Great analogy.
It is. It is. If I could just get one.
Keep it.
Moo's got trouble. Terrible's no-account twin brother Horrible just broke out of prison.
Let's go, dude!
Mind if I join you, fellas?
We're getting them.
Moo's gonna need all the help he can
Oh,
get.
yeah, she's here. What was that?
Sniper.
Oh my God!
It's got to be that the native cow.
The native cow. Just riding along. No big deal, just riding on my horse.
I want that Marshall Meathead. What do you mean, you? I did it myself.
Did I hear my name mentioned?
What do you mean, you? I did it myself.
Sorry, I'm just so.
I want that Marshall Meathead. What do you mean, you? I did it myself.
Did I hear my name mentioned, boys?
Montana. But we smashed you.
Now, boys, you ought to know what the code says by now. You can only knock a person down if he lets you believe he's a dummy.
You trick.
Okay, there's some that I'm with, and there's some that I need Bernstrom Thomas to help me break it down.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to hit repeat because that hurt.
I know you're doing great, man.
That
you're
one
doing
hurt,
your best.
Though. That code really. That's Da Vinci shit.
I know you're gonna break it down. I'm asking a lot. Look, I know.
I got it. I'm
asking a lot here. You're doing your best.
I got this code.
But I need your help. I need your help on this one.
I was raised in it.
Did I hear my name mentioned, boys?
Montana. But we smashed you.
Now, boys, you ought to know what the code says by now. You can only knock a person down if he lets you believe he's a dummy.
You can only knock a person down if
he lets you believe he's a dummy. That's the opposite.
No, that's not the truth at all.
No, it's
you can knock a person down by pushing them really hard.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like this was a good lesson for the children.
It was like an analogy because he's saying, you can only push someone. And does he say a person?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. You can only push a person down.
No, you can only knock a person down. If you let
them think you're a dummy.
Yes.
No, it's the opposite.
Amy in the chat says I'm a jerk and then says, I guess you're okay. We're keeping going. I don't know why. I mean, yes, on all of those things. But anyway, okay, but here's the thing. You can only knock a person down. So only, right? So you can, like, if I wanted to knock a person down.
They're saying that okay, if you act like a wussy, if you act like a dummy,
sure,
somebody's gonna come along and knock you down.
Okay.
Because you've let them think that, you've let them see that side, and so they think they're more powerful and can overtake you. So yes, you let somebody think you're a pussy or whatever, boom, they can knock you down.
Yes. Oh, I'm real fast. I'm so sorry. I got a shout out. Don Jacobs in the building. Super fan in the building. Called Reese in the building like an hour ago. Sorry about that. My Facebook chats aren't coming through to my main chat bot. So if you guys are still listening, I sure appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We love you. And thank you so much for tuning in. So sorry, we're trying to unravel this mystery. We're already 5 minutes over. We haven't finished the show yet. We'll speed run it after this. However, you can't just breeze by one of the codes, if you will.
And this week there's been 3. There was
a
the
lot,
week we've had 1. And this week we've had 3 already.
And the last one is the hardest to embrace and or understand. And that is, you can't knock a person down unless he lets you think he's a dummy. Which I still don't understand.
No, which means that actually he's a bully.
Yes. Yes. You pretend to be knocked down so you can punch another person? So, yes. Okay. You know what? My head is hurting. We're going to move on. It's literally causing, I feel a baby aneurysm coming on. I've got to stop trying to figure it out.
We're building a quantum wormhole right now.
We are. It's causing my brain to try to answer.
I did it myself.
My brain is trying to collapse in on itself because this code law has created a black hole in my subconscious. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
And we're riding the
But
same
you
ship.
don't have to take my word for it.
Yes, we are. Thank you. All right, let's go.
Did I hear my name mentioned, boys?
Montana, but we smashed you.
Now, boys, you ought to know what the code says by now.
Guys.
You can only knock a person down if he lets you believe he's a dummy.
You let you believe
You
what?
tricked us.
I've been told that outlaws are dim-witted. Now, I'm betting one of you is really that varmint horrible, and the other is terrible. And I'm aiming to find out. So hold out your hands, the both of you.
All right,
Watch your pretty little hand, Marshal.
Well, look here. It's the Marshal down and dirty. Now, to finish off Marshal Meathead Montana. No, he's all mine.
What's he gonna
You
do?
already took your turn. Never said I played fair.
No bull. No bull.
What?
Proves the magic.
Oh,
Always a pleasure to see you, Moo. We saw you passing by and thought we'd say hello.
Right friendly of you.
Come on, Horrible. Lend a hand.
Oh, there's clean it out.
What is happening?
Hey, you two,
was awesome.
go back and get it. Come and get it.
To the cactus.
The briar patch.
Now, why can't all outlaws stick together?
Why can't all outlaws stick together, Cardman?
Good one.
If I did that on stage, that's what I would get, is a whole bunch of
Slapping your knee.
what I find booze. What I find interesting is they each have their own individual briar patch. I mean, if you're going to catch a certain number of criminals, make sure you catch them in a valley with the specific number of briar patches for each one of them to have their own. You know what I mean? So
That's good placement, though. I mean, at least it's not like the Wile E. Coyote landing on just asphalt off a cliff.
right?
They give these guys a little cushion to land on.
There you go, for sure.
Great. That's helpful. Good animation.
Good folks doing good things.
Yeah.
Good folks doing good things.
Good.
All right, let's.
Good looking out.
Well, at least we still have one masked bull.
Oh, darn stickers! You'll pay for this, Marshal Meathead!
How'd you know it was him, Moo?
His note. Nobody calls me Marshal Meathead but this low-down sidewinder.
Whoa.
Look, Horrible, I can't prove it yet, but I'm sure you robbed Calamity Kate's mine while Terrible was in jail.
In that case, where's my package?
Where's my?
I sort of found this with the loot, Miss Kate.
It's summer's eve, and I need my freshness.
Where's my package, Dakota? I got your package right here.
A dress?
A dress!
That killed all the drama of that. That killed the drama of that package.
I know. What a letdown.
The reveal was very disappointing.
Like most journeys with women, it's a whole lot of work for a little bit of pink letdown at the end. You know,
Pink. And it's pink.
they're all the same in the dark. You know what I mean?
She asked where her package was. Dakota declared he had her package.
You know, Dakota had her package,
And then her box exposed her pink.
and it was disappointing to everyone. A whole lot of much ado about nothing, I would say.
Innuendos.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I know you don't, Mike.
I have no clue. I'm just speaking on the pink package, the box that she valued, her box that when was open revealed pink. That was disappointing.
And
Dakota wanting to protect the package, make sure she got it, make sure the package was delivered.
There's a lot of subliminal stuff in here, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
It's been called a box
Jail.
for a long time.
Yep.
In that case, where's my package?
Where's my?
I sort of found this with the loot, Miss Kate.
Oh yeah.
Let me show it.
A dress?
A
That's
dress.
what's in the package? Oh, now how am I going to use that?
No. No.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
First person to laugh gets the wrong end of this rope.
I think you look right purty in it, Miss Kate.
Oh yeah, you
Thanks,
do.
Dakota. You're a true cowboy.
I'll change. We'll take care of him now, Marshal, and he'll spend the rest of his sentence in solitary confinement.
Couldn't happen to a nicer bull.
Oh, that son bit.
I think I'm gonna have to get me some boots.
Oh! Yeah!
That was an awesome episode.
Brown. Ladies and gentlemen.
What an
Oh my
episode.
goodness.
I feel great, bro.
Ooh, I feel like I'm
Great.
suffering from whiplash, bro.
That was amazing. That was the best episode yet.
By far. Once again, whiplash. It's one of those episodes we could almost watch again. There was so much going on. You had intrigue. You had double crosses. You had setups on setups. You had a new mysterious character, a native Cal-American, if
Never
you
showed up
will.
again. Never showed up.
Yes. Just saw him for a quick minute, saved a life, brat was gone. So you had a little Kate in there, you had a little hooker in there, you know what I mean? But she was just there kind of for eye candy for a quick minute. Like they worked her in, like, oh, we got to work this one in, you know what I mean? So,
Well, yeah. But the innuendos in this one I was dying.
it was too much.
There's like 5 or 6 in there that were just killer.
That's the first episode I've seen where I feel like we could watch it all over again. Like that one's got to save for maybe when we're doubling back for like classics, because we're gonna there's too much there. There's just too much there, brother.
What a great episode though, man.
Absolutely.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, there's so much different content in that episode that both of us could, just enjoy, share, relate
Groove
to.
on. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's even a little political in there.
Mhm.
I mean, that episode had a little taste of everything.
Well, every Cowboys of Moo Mesa at this point is giving you a political, socio-economical message underneath what we're watching. Every single one at this point.
Yep.
So,
Yep. It was a
there is that.
government-driven cartoon. They just hired the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles people to do it because they'd been so successful in the late 80s with their cartoon. So the government hired them and said, hey, make this happen.
You know what? Because it didn't run long, and the Ninja Turtles guys have all the money in the world to make anything they want run.
Mm-hmm.
What I think, maybe it was just one of those, hey, we'll pull you two guys. It's because it wasn't the original guys, right?
Yeah.
And they pulled the two guys, and they're like, here's a boatload of CIA money to make a cartoon. Basically copy the Ninja Turtles idea, but make them cows in the Old West instead of Ninja Turtles in sewers of New York.
Yes.
We're going to pile all these messages in. So,
and today, I mean, and they are. If you want to go conspiracy wise, because today they even introduced a Tartarian building.
Wow, true.
In the middle of the cartoon, out of nowhere, for no reason.
Well,
Why?
I mean, Tartaria could be a very real place in the Cowboy of Moo Mesa's universe.
Ooh, true that. They could be on that timeline.
That's very true. We had brothers going to jail, brothers not going to jail. Is he ever going to get caught? Are the good guys really the good guys at this point, or are they just enforcing created laws to oppress the people and to keep the upper class upper? Is there voting in this town? How did the mayor become the mayor? We don't know any of this.
No, but we will.
Well, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We've got 2 full seasons.
Yeah, and the codes will teach us. The codes, they're there to show us the answers. It's like the Da Vinci Code, only it's COWBOYS of Moo Mesa code.
Okay, and I want to revisit that last code one more time. Oh, my right eye is going to feel the pressure behind it. And I'm going to start throbbing in my head, but let's go. You deserve this, folks. Okay, so you deserve the explanation. So, as the code says, you can't knock a man down unless you let him think you're a dummy. You can't knock a man down unless you let him think you're a dummy. What? What? I can't. My head's starting to hurt again. I can't.
Knock him down. You're dumb. So
I understand if you're able to fool somebody into thinking you're a dummy and you're really not, it is easier to, let them knock you down because you want them to think you're a dummy. Fair. In some cases, that applies, but there's also many other ways to knock a man down. Trust me.
Whether the man thinks you're dumb, smart, or a genius, many other ways other than just letting them think you're a dummy.
Yeah.
And you let a guy think you're a dummy, and then he knocks you down.
So you can
capture
him.
Yeah, so you can not really be that dummy and hide behind a rock, and then
my brain is hurting. We gotta. No, I did appreciate the other law. It was a good law.
There was
know what I'm saying? Don't go sticking your nose in a possum's hole.
Yes.
Unless you're invited, something like that.
Lesson you're invited. That's right. That's how we speak. That's how we speak.
I agree. Don't put your hole in strange noses.
Or
even if you're invited even if you're invited sometimes, don't put your nose in that strange hole.
No, you're not going to preach that. You're not going to throw that out there as like you can stick your stuff in holes.
No, okay, yeah, no. What I'm saying, I'm not saying it's a law. I'm saying discretion should be applied.
But you don't have to
take a chance. Take a chance.
Take a chance.
Take a chance on me.
That hole is funky. Flies buzzing around it, maybe, and it's saying, "Bring your nose in here." Maybe you don't. I'm just saying, maybe you don't.
Blessing of COVID, no more scent.
It's not what you get by putting your nose in that hole I'm concerned about. It's what you don't get rid of by putting your nose in that hole that I'm concerned. Without antibiotics or a shot.
Yeah, mini penicillin shots. Oh my.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Cowboys of Moo Mesa Watch Along Party, episode 3. We killed it. Cardman, I just want to say as we round out, I got 4 seconds left. I'm going to be 1 minute over. Thank you so much, man. Missed us last week. This is the best part of the week. Guys, this has been Cowboys of Moo Mesa. What do you want to tell the folks before we leave?
I want to tell them, follow me, look for me. I'm everywhere. I'm nowhere. I'm always there. Always where I'm supposed to be, right when I'm supposed to be there. So follow me Facebook, follow me Instagram, VernWhite4. You can follow me on YouTube at VernWhite2855. Check me out. I'll be doing some breaks this weekend. I'll be running my mouth, having a good time. So follow, yeah.
I love it. And at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be live on the Caltrop. That's Center Cup Media and Michael Calderese on Facebook and Rumble. Guys, thank you so much. Tune in this evening for a fun political comedy show. And we will see you on Wednesday for that nooner show. We are out.
Oh, boy.